Aguascalientes, Jalisco.
Guadalajara, 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 Guadalajara. Ay, 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 ay.
Good afternoon, John.
Good. Buenas noches, buenas tardes.
Buenas
I think
tardes.
it's buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Sí, sí. Buenas tardes, mi amigo, mi amiga, mi amigos, mi amigas, compañeros y compañeras.
That was really complete.
Yeah. But, I had to think once, think twice. But hello, everyone. Hello, world. Hello, Readers Magnet followers. We are live.
We are live. It's day 5 of the Guadalajara International Book Fair, and we've had such an eventful 5 days.
Wow. Eventful in very good ways. Eventful in great ways. In fact, I can measure that with my voice, number one, and with how my feet hurt today. But nevertheless, again, being eventful is what we were here for.
That's right. What do you think were the highlights of our 5 days?
I think the highlights, 3 highlights for me, top, three from my head, I would really say is number one is that we got to meet the Latino and Mexican fair goers.
Yes.
We saw how warm they were. We saw how willing they were to read and listen. Even if there are some that have English as their second language, they still appreciate all our books.
That's right.
That's one for me.
You know what? Even if there was a slight language barrier, we didn't feel it.
No.
Because everyone speaks the language of books.
Absolutely.
And the love of reading.
Yes. Number 2, Kate, for me was, being able to give that opportunity to our authors to network within the Readers Magnet group and then the bigger group of the publishing industry.
That's right.
Amazing.
There's so many groups here from so many different types of people, authors, publishers, printers, all over the world, countries even.
Yes.
Our authors got to experience that and meet and see so many different people. But most importantly, they got to meet us, the Readers Magnet team, and they got to meet their fellow authors as well.
Yes. And we had 9 great authors.
That's right.
Later on, we're going to feature their books. So stay tuned because each had a different story, each had a different genre.
That's right.
But all were great, awesome books that really came from their hearts.
Hearing the authors talk about their books, hearing them describe to us their writing process, and us just understanding what drove them to actually write their books has been so important to us. And it's motivated us as Readers Magnet as well. Because it makes us realize that we really are sharing your story with the world. And everyone here at the book fair and everyone online is able to see that and able to really hear their story.
Yep. So, the last 5 days was really solidifying that network, creating that valuable relationships and learning from each other, learning from each other's industry and accepting our differences because, again, we are one.
That's right. Our authors actually had the opportunity to connect with our audiences online as well. On day 1, we had multiple lives. So we had individual author interviews, but we also had panel interviews. And you saw that on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and even today, day 5, we still had a panel interview.
Absolutely. Again, very eventful in great and awesome ways. Made our authors very busy, made our authors' feet really sore. But their souls, hearts, and really their whole beings were filled.
That's right. Their schedules were filled and their souls were filled.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay.
All of those lives are available on our Facebook channel.
Yeah.
Our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. So they were live, but you can watch them as playback. You can share them. Our dear authors, you can share them with your friends, your family, and all of your readers and audiences.
All right. So, looking forward to future events, Kate. In the very near future, it's happening this weekend. It's not as grandiose and as huge as the Guadalajara International Book Fair, but it is equally intimate and equally important to actually hear our authors' stories in Manhattan.
That's right. December 2nd and December 3rd, we are having the Readers Magnet Confab in Manhattan. We have more than 20 authors who will be with us
Doing
to
the book
share.
talk?
Yes, they will be doing the book talk to share their stories, to share their inspiration. And don't worry, all of that will be recorded and live.
Yes. So 20 scheduled, but we also have 11 more that are going to share also tidbits of their books. So it's going to be author-centric. It's not going to be about who their publisher was. It's not going to be what their genre is going to be, or it is going to, this time in Manhattan, we are going to focus on who the author is, right? And how did it come about for him or her in writing the book.
That's right. We had such a fun time when we had the confab last year in Tribeca, which was our first ever confab.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing more.
More, absolutely.
We had the confab in
San Francisco,
and then San Diego,
and then we're now back. We're now back to New York City.
Right.
So the 5 boroughs, oh my goodness. Staten Island, Queens, Manhattan, of course, Brooklyn, and the Bronx. Folks, if you have family, friends that live in that area, let them go down, because all roads will lead to West 61st, that's the Upper West in Manhattan, very near Central Park, to this area where we got a space for our authors actually make them tell their stories to the world.
That's right. Speaking of telling their stories to the world, why don't we speak about our very special 9 authors who are with us at the Guadalajara International Book Fair.
Definitely, one of the equally important highlight was meeting these authors, and as you mentioned earlier, getting to know them not only through their books, but also through the stories behind the stories. How were these books written? How did these stories come about? And we'd like to talk first about, very briefly, right? Muñecas, a memoir. I think a cover is also being flashed, but oh my goodness, Kate, what did you think about this book?
It was amazing, so touching. The story behind the book. Leticia Cervantes Lopez, who is the author, poured her heart and soul into this book through grief and through triumph and just through her life. So it's a very, very touching book.
Yeah, and it only doesn't send a message to muñecas or dolls or but it also it's a universal message of family. It's a universal message of strength, and a universal message of moving on and being successful at life if you're able to do so. Another children's book. By the way, I got 2 versions, Kate, because my son is actually learning Spanish with English, and what a great way to make sure that I follow through in what the school is taught him. Carrera de las Lanchas Rápidas, or
The Speedboat Race.
yes, Amir. Hey, Amir Khan, great individual, but I think your mom is greater. Your mom was here, Amir's mom was here, but what a sales lady. She had the energy of a bunny, right? And she just had all this strength and passion, and I'm so touched because as a parent, I want to see also my son probably writing a book and even promoting.
That's right.
So great children's story. Building bridges.
This is by Yareni Beltran.
Yeah.
So building bridges, Yareni actually spoke to us about how God enlightened her life. She was non-practicing and suddenly she had a change and a realization that God really is there and really does build bridges in your life.
Yes.
So as a nurse, Yareni poured her soul, her hard work into this book. And it's a very motivational and inspirational book.
Yep, and thank you, Yareni. I know you are already back in South Carolina, but oh my God, muchas gracias, Senora, para everything. I mean, oh my goodness, you have helped us. You and the Tres Muñecas, the ReadersMagnet has always been very helpful for the last 5 days. Okay, let me take a stab on this because I was once plant-based, and I think this is my sign. This is my sign to be plant-based again. Awesome book, and the medical doctor was actually here, right?
Yes, Dr. Define.
Dr. Define, and this book just says a lot about the things that we can get and we can learn, or we can actually live by if we go plant-based. You can't go wrong. with this book.
All about your health.
Okay, and I think we have the único hijo of the group.
That's right. This is Lonnie's book, Moorish American Nationality Piece of the Moorish American Institute. Such an interesting book because I had no idea what the Moorish culture was about until Lonnie came and spoke to us about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lonnie was as passionate as the ladies,
Right.
but as tall as his height, his passion was also very. His passion was so great in explaining a culture that is actually very unique.
That's right.
Right, and a lot of respect, hats off. Research came to this book, and I think in order for us to understand one another, it's important for us to read each other's culture. All right, Mademoiselle,
We have Edwige.
yes, Mademoiselle Edwige was, Gilbert was beautifully present in our book.
She was.
Yeah, this book allows us to understand how we can convert stress into
Success.
into success. Just a matter of 2 days. It's all about mindset. How do you do that? Buy this book, right? Buy all the books that we mentioned, but buy this book. Okay. Another heartwarming story, Kate.
We have The Great Global Pause by Maggie Reedy.
Yeah. So
This is for all the turtle lovers out there.
yeah.
It's a story about turtles and the girl on an adventure.
So can you imagine, right? We have a lot of passion, and even with the animals. There's a book written about them, and totally respect her. She's from Canada, and she's amazing because she really took time out in letting us understand what the great global cause is.
That's right.
And then, oh my goodness, Pastora.
Pastora Betsy.
Pastora Betsy. Okay, The Awakening of the Brave. What's this about, kid?
So this is all about awakening yourself
Yeah.
and finding courage
Yeah.
to break through all of the stress, all of the trauma in your life.
Yes.
I think Pastora Betsy was amazing because she spoke about the enlightenment that God had given her and the strength that God had given her to overcome her fears, overcome her circumstances,
Yeah.
and really just awake herself to be brave.
Yes. And we say Pastora because in Latin America and the Philippines, it's always if it's female, it's actually something that we consider with an A, or doctora, pastora. Just a tidbit for you. Last but not definitely not the least.
One of the biggest presents here at our booth was Miss Carmen Davenport.
Yes. So, your warrior stance. Hey, show me your warrior stance. Yeah.
This is my warrior stance.
That's right. All right. See, so this veteran, I thanked her numerous times for her service, but this veteran just shared her secret to success. And this book is also a workbook.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
So that's why it's so good, because your warrior stance is actually an acronym.
Yes.
15 different letters.
Yeah, yeah.
And she teaches you how to go through each letter, and teaches you how to work through it and improve yourself as a workbook.
That's right. That's right. So, Carmen Davenport was really a presence to be felt. Carmen Davenport was just an awesome example of how successful women and men can be, only if they know their warrior stance. So check this book out. All books that we've mentioned are on Amazon. My goodness, so those were the highlight of the event.
Highlights of our visiting authors. That's not the only thing we had going on at the booth.
Yeah. Okay.
We also had our scavenger hunt.
Yes. So over 170 plus participants. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how much participation. If only, Kate, we had a more or a bigger space, or a more, but I don't know how it's going to be arranged, but I guess a bigger space, we would have more participants. Because at any given time, you would see, oh my goodness, I think our two booths can only hold 10 people the most, right? So if we had bigger space, we had more participants. But ReadersMagnet authors, be proud and be very, very happy that, we've had more than 170 participants scouring over 200 books, right?
Here at the Guadalajara International Book Fair.
And Feria de Libros in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
That's right. And the winner of our scavenger hunt actually will receive a Kindle.
Yes.
So we are giving one out today. And we have our very lucky winner that she's here today, and we are going to give this to her.
Yeah.
So, Miss Dion, I would like to invite you onto our stage.
Okay. ReadersMagnet fans, let's give a big round of applause to Dion! Yay! So, muchas gracias for joining the scavenger hunt. Did you have fun doing it?
Yeah.
Yes. Muy fácil, or was it easy, or?
In the second chance.
Second chance. You got the second chance. So see, at Readers Time, we give you second chances. Okay, so thank you very much. We're doing this live to our subscribers and to the followers. We always stay true to our word. We want to give it real time. So thank you for coming. And finally, we're awarding this Amazon Fire 7 Kindle. Congratulations!
Congratulations! Thank you
So,
very much.
in Espanol, can you talk to the camera and talk to our followers, and to tell them your experience, and then also if you can give us a shout out, and so that ReadersMagnet will do this again and again and again. Yeah.
Bueno, pues estuvo muy divertida la dinámica. El segundo libro que aquí le encontré, y pueden venir a divertirse un rato y a conocer los libros que tienen aquí.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So thank you very much.
Thank you. We hope to see you at the next book fair.
Enjoy. Do you have social media?
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes. Yes.
Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, so you will take a picture of yourself or a video
Yes.
in Espanol, and then you tag Readers Magnet so that
Okay.
we can repost it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
so much.
Yay!
No, thank you.
All right. Okay. So wow, Kate. I didn't expect her to come this early. I mean, I thought she was gonna be here a couple of hours from now, but we are contacting one.
Yes.
One more.
Yes, we have one more Kindle to give up.
Yeah. What's her name?
Carla. We're
Carla.
waiting for Miss Carla.
Carla, please pick up your phone. Answer your email, okay? All right. So that's it. So we're very happy, and in Manhattan, guys, we're giving out Kindles as well.
That's
So
right.
head on over
That's right.
to the book confab in Manhattan.
Now, John, we have other things going on, don't we? We have
Yes.
the contact, but something's happening in January.
Absolutely. The biggest and longest running virtual book fair is going to happen January, the last week of January up to the first week of February.
Yep.
It's called the Festivals of Storytellers, right? This is produced, and this is brought to you by Readers Magnet to really continue and stay true to our motto, which is sharing the stories with the world, whether it is in person or virtually through our platform.
That's right. But that's not the only thing that we have coming up in 2024. either.
Yep. And as we really enjoy to be in person, to meet, greet, and network with other people, we are confirmed for our next two in-person events,
That's right.
which is the Los Angeles Festival of Books 2024 on March. Sorry, on April. April. Okay, so but before that, we're going to London. But since I said LA, in Los Angeles in April, we'll see you there. People from SoCal, everyone from NorCal, please drive down. But definitely under the so-called sun, we are gonna have fun because we love Readers Magnet and the authors that Readers Magnet is gonna bring.
That's right. And before that, we're going to London for the
Yeah.
London Book Fair.
Yes, in March.
That is happening in March. So Readers Magnet will see you at another international book fair at London Book Fair.
Yep. At the Olympia, it's as big as this expo in Guadalajara. And it's really with our brothers and sisters, our English brothers and sisters, just to bring our books and our stories to the English, or in London, in the UK.
That's right. So stay tuned. There's so much more planned
Yes.
for next year. Readers Magnet will bring to you so many more stories of our authors, and we're so excited to share it all with you.
So let me recap, okay, and let me get the dates straight. So this weekend, which is December, is the Book Confab in Manhattan. In January, in the end of January, at the start of February, it's a Festival of Storytellers, virtually live with over 10,000 viewers every single day during the weekend, 2 weekends. And then in March, we have the London Book Fair in Olympia in London, London itself, in the UK. And then in April, we're back to the United States, but we're in the West Coast, which is the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books at the USC campus in downtown LA.
That's right, John. You got it right this time. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We are so excited to see you at the Confab next week. We hope that
This weekend.
next weekend. This weekend. We'll see you there. Please stay tuned for all of the lives that we have planned. And I'm sure you will hear stories of so many authors, and you will enjoy every single one.
Yes. Before we go, Kate, I'd like to also, I cannot for the life of me not mention some of our other friends who have been very helpful to Readers Magnet through the years. Renee Cervello. Renee Cervello, again, she has numerous books, but this time we're featuring Freckles, Freckles Home, or Freckle Finds a Forever Home. Grab her book, you know, awesome lady with awesome books and only positivism to give.
And then we have our dear Miss Eleanor Gaceta. She has been with us for a very long time and we appreciate her very, very much. We're excited to still showcase her books here at Guadalajara, and we'll also do it this week in New York.
Yes, yes. Great cookbook, great self-help for caregivers, recipes, and you know, a lot of guidance in assisting our elderly. Okay, last but not the least, oh my goodness, Brooklyn. Hello, Brooklyn. Okay, so The Speed of Passion by Carol Ann Langford. Another great book that has really, you know, helped us, help the leaders of ReadersMagnet become who we are right now. Okay.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you at the next live.
Yes, see you in Manhattan.
Y como dijo Vargas, no te rajes, Jalisco.